Greetings, dear brothers and sisters. It's a little late on this side, coming to one, but I felt led to share with you a little bit about what's been going on my side. There's a song we used to sing a while back. It's actually by Michael W. Smith. I'm going to attempt to sing it. It's been quite a while, and please bear with my voice, but hopefully you'll get to hear the words and get the message. Here is where the road divides. Here is where we realize the sculpting of the Father's great design. Through the time you've been a friend to me, but time is now the enemy. I wish we didn't have to say goodbye. But I know the road he chose for me is not the road he chose for you. So as we chase the dreams we're after, pray for me and I'll pray for you. Pray that we will keep the common ground. Won't you pray for me and I'll pray for you. And one day love will bring us back around again. Painted on a tapestry, we see the way it has to be, through the laughter and the tears. But love will be the tie that binds us to the time we now will leave behind us. Memories will be our souvenirs. But I know that through it all, the hardest part of all is letting go. But there's a greater love that holds us. Pray for me and I'll pray for you. Pray that we will keep the common ground. Won't you pray for me and I'll pray for you. And one day love will bring us back around again. Yeah, sorry, I forgot a line there. Throws me off all the time. But hopefully you got the gist of it. We all need each other to pray for each other because we're all going through different kinds of things. I have no idea the challenges you're going through right now in life, and I'm also going through my own sets of challenges. But we have a Father who's faithful. He's faithful and true, and he said he'll see us through the end. He said he'll meet our every need according to his riches in Christ's glory. I come to you with a bit of an interesting tale. So my birthday was on September 3rd. And around my birthday, there's really so much going on in my life that I ended up not celebrating it. So initially, the week before, I'd started this campaign where I thought I'd encourage people to give a small donation to Grace Villa, the Grace Villa Home for Girls in Kabale that my sister Ruth runs. It's an amazing organization. They do amazing work. You see the girls hacked this T-shirt, which essentially says, "We rise by lifting others," and has our website down there on the bottom, Grace Villa, Uganda.weebly.com. Anyway, but if you just type Grace Villa Kabale, our website should come up if you type that out in Google. So my plan was to do a fundraiser for the girls. I'd just help Ruth with one for the house. Those who've been following our story know how we had to leave the house we'd been renting. But sometimes God pushes you out so you can move to greater heights. And we were able to raise, I believe it was about $160,000, maybe about 600 million shillings, in less than 2 months. And this is in the middle of a global pandemic, which is always honestly a real miracle. Many people thought we were crazy when we said we'd like to buy a home for the girls. And they were like, no, that's not going to happen now. But God, who's faithful, saw it happen. And I had a couple of friends who really stepped up really big time. Help came from where we least expected it. And from where we expected it, it often didn't come. And that's how it often is in life. Those you think will kind of come to your aid and rescue oftentimes aren't the ones who do so. It's the ones you least expect to that actually do get to step up. So really big thank you for all the people who stepped up, big and small. Sometimes small donations get to touch me even more than big ones when people give out of the little that they have and can truly see that they've really stretched to at least put a mark on there and say, hey, we also helped, Ruth tells stories about grandmothers who bring like a tray of eggs or a sack of potatoes just so the girls can get some food. Incredibly touching stories. We thank those who give out of their abundance as well, because God has blessed them so that they may be a blessing to others too. So I come back to you now to actually ask again for help for the girls, because yes, we now have the home. Huge drive, huge effort. But guess what? Bills don't stop. The bills don't stop. 250 girls in the program. I have absolutely no idea how Ruth does it, but she somehow does it. Gets to put them all in school, gets to pay for all their school fees, gets to clothe all these girls, get them health care, get them the care and love that they actually desperately need. And for the most destitute, they stay at their home on Makanga Hill, about 20 of them. And she gives them everything, gives them her love. These are actually her children. So it's really interesting when you look at some NGOs that don't really do much, but for some reason they're washing money. And it's kind of funny. It's almost like the fake ones get the money, and then the people actually doing the work, they're the ones who struggle. Yeah, so we're in it. We're in the fight. Ruth started this thing with a lot of prayer, because I remember Mom wasn't terribly excited. She was like, but Ruth, you've not saved up enough money. But Ruth was like, but Mom, I know I just have to start this. I know I just have to start. And once I start, I know good things will start to happen. And honestly, that's exactly what's happened. Ruth started out in faith, believing and trusting in God to provide. And God has never let her down, not once, ever. So we're reaching out to you to be a part of the story, to help our girls at Grace Villa. They're doing incredible work. The transformation that these girls go through is truly remarkable. Right now we have a couple who are graduating from university, and we have a few entering university. We even have one going to Mauritius to study at a brand new university in a really exciting program. She was able to get a full scholarship there, which is awesome. Chirabo, she's extremely bright girl. We're really proud of her. Proud of all the girls. Doreen's done amazing work. She's over at Chambogo. Completely selfless. I mean, these girls, goodness, they're gonna they'll just break your heart. I mean, when I read Doreen's letter, Ruth cried. She's like, the girls write from their heart. They write from their heart. When they write, they really mean what they say. And goodness, are they deep? Are they deep? They've written me a few letters, and extremely heartfelt. And thank you, girls, and keep the faith, stay strong. And to those who are able to give, I definitely encourage you to sow into this ministry. Once you sow into this ministry of Grace Villa, you're sowing into fertile ground. Your money is not going to get wasted. It's not going to get misused. It's going to go directly to people who need help. We keep our overheads extremely low. I've been chastising Ruth that, hey, Ruth, you need to organize things so you actually get paid a decent pay. She does this without regard for herself. So anyway, I know many of you have stepped in. You've stepped up in all kinds of ways. Our calls won't stop. We'll keep reaching out to you. And now that we're trying to expand the programs and the number of things that we do, we're definitely working on becoming more self-reliant. We have the Chikazi clothing line, amazing clothes from the girls that they make with some help from some tailors in Kabale. Then, of course, have the Graceful Grains. One of the girls actually decided she's going to get into bakery full-time. We're doing really well. Lots of good sales on bakeries, from bakery goods when they're events. We have the award-winning dance troupe, dance and singing troupe from Grace Villa. They've been touring the country in Uganda, and they have a standing engagement at White Horse Inn in Kabale. Excellent girls, excellent performance. We have the Soccer Academy. We've had Soccer Without Borders come and provide training. I think some girls even get sponsored by them. We also have the Debate Club, which is really picking up. The girls are so passionate when it comes to debate. And then we also have, of course, the computing classes where they're learning how to code and do all kinds of stuff like that. So we're really doing our best to become self-reliant, as opposed to always coming out with our hat in our hand saying, hey, here we are again. And I believe that with your help, we're going to get over that bridge in terms of becoming completely self-reliant and not having to come and ask for donations all the time, but be able to build up programs and strengthen them so that we're actually able to start to give back to the community as well. So looking forward to you stepping up. Please do step up, and God will reward a cheerful giver. I'll try and post a couple of links on the YouTube where you can actually go to donate. But in case you want, just log into your computer, type in Grace Villa Kabale, and our website should pop up. And if you go to our donation page, there are lots of options in which you can donate. I know sadly in Uganda, our Weebly website doesn't open. We're in the process of opening up a brand new website that will work in Uganda as well. So I'll share some of those options and how you can give. There's the mobile money option, and there's also a PayPal option. Others, take care, guys. God bless, and stay faithful. And God will see you through and will bless you with every good and perfect thing that you desire.